What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have for you a lateral change of direction day. So we're gonna walk you through one of our lateral change of direction sessions, get you some clips from some of our athletes. We hit a lot of plyometrics in this session, and then we're gonna be focusing a lot on transitions. So hopefully you enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. We post new videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays, so make sure you're subscribed to catch all of them. Hope you enjoy. All right, we are starting off with single leg cone hop. So as you can see in the clips, we just have a bunch of cones laid out. We're gonna hit different variations. We're gonna hit our back leg doing the jumps, right? We're also gonna hit our front leg doing the jumps. So depending on how we're jumping, right, off of our front leg or back leg, it completely changes the dynamic. Oftentimes it's gonna be a lot easier jumping to the side, right, versus jumping off my back leg, because jumping off my back leg forward, right, it causes that knee to come in a lot. So that one can be a little bit more difficult, especially for younger athletes. So we really have to lock in. A lot of times too, they like to turn this way as they jump, right? So we want to see if they can stay here, especially for that lateral change of direction day. And then we're gonna bounce through. So first time we're gonna stick and stabilize, right, every jump, and then we're gonna bounce through. We're gonna make it so we go down and back left foot, right? Just bouncing, being strong, and then being able to reverse it left side and right side for that. Number two, we are going multi-directional cone jumps. So we're gonna hit this variation. We're gonna go broad jump, lateral jump into another broad jump. So first round, once again, stick and stabilize. Get under control, push it, right? Be able to pop out, stick it, and then we're gonna hit that lateral jump as well, moving forward again. I like to introduce these multi-directional cone jumps, even in a lateral change of direction. I just like the dynamic on the body. So we're gonna hit this double leg, stick stabilize for one to two, depending on your level. And then after that, we're gonna start bouncing through. So you don't have to bounce through if you're not at that level yet, right? Hit where you're at, but then we're gonna go single leg. So we're gonna hit single leg with a skater variation, which means, or a skater lateral jump, which means that we're gonna go same side up, pop to the other side, and then same side up. So we're starting to work on force absorption, that side to side, right? Being able to push out, very similar to what we'd see as if we transition and then pop out, right? Having that load change from one to the next. Same thing goes, we're gonna stick and stabilize, and then we're gonna pop through with it. After this, we're doing the same thing, but we're introducing hurdles to it. So the reason we do this is to elevate the jump a little bit more, right? I don't really want people like barely scooting on the ground when they're jumping. I want them to get a little bit of height in their jump, so they jump over. If you don't have hurdles, don't worry about it. You can get cones. You can just think to yourself, I'm gonna just jump a little bit higher, okay? But same thing, we're going up, we're going over, we're going up again. Don't need this to be single leg at all, right? We're just going double leg. You've seen us hit single leg variations, but for this right now, we're just gonna stick to double leg, really get the fundamentals in for this one. All right, after that, we are partnering two things together. So we're gonna hit a rear foot elevated split squat jump. So we like to do this with hurdles. You don't have to use a hurdle though for this. You can once again use a cone, imagination. If you have, you know, some other type of tall like something, you can put it down and you jump over. So often what I'll say is use your back leg. Kind of think of it like if you're steering a boat, right? Through that back leg, that's what's gonna help stabilize us. I'm gonna get some boxes real quick so I can get you a better demo. But use that back leg to help stabilize you, right? So I'm gonna be here, I'll have that hurdle, and I'm jumping back and forth, obviously bigger like you see in the clips. I'm using this leg to help. I also really like this one because one thing you often see in sports is people getting into this position, right? So my body's here, my leg is out here. I don't have much weight over this leg, especially over my foot. However, it can still be absorbing a lot of force, a lot of impact. And what I mean by that, let's say I'm running and I hit a jab, boom, right? Right in that position as I'm going right here, my body is right here, but this is taking the brunt of everything. Let's say a defender bumps into me and I'm here, right? This has to be really strong, especially if we want to absorb and then be able to push out still, right? So by hitting this, often we're gonna get into that position where I'm here, right? I can't really stay there as I do it, but here, where I'm loading it up, my body is not perfectly lined up over this leg. It's shifted a little bit, so I have to be strong as I'm here and here, different angles of that jump. With this, we are partnering banded skater jumps to a rebound decel. So essentially, band on, we're gonna hit a big skater, and then we're gonna pop back just like this. So the point of the band, number one, it makes that skater harder. We have to fight through resistance. We gotta put more force in the ground, improve that force production to get out. Number two, as soon as I land, that band's trying to pull me. Like let's say I have it attached to this pole, right? As I jump out here, now that band is stretched. So that band's trying to pull me back that way. So naturally my body wants to go. How strong are you when you land here and something's pulling you that way? Can you lock in? Can you absorb it? And then when I flip-flop here, how strong can I be decelerating as that band is pulling me? Because that band's gonna wanna yank me. So I wanna be here and I wanna go back at my own pace. I don't want that band to take me too fast. So we're gonna pop through between the rear foot and between the skater for a couple rounds for that. After this, right, these are our plyos for our change of direction. Let me just say, I really love plyometrics for change of direction mechanics. We made an Instagram post about it, but it's so important for body control, body awareness, body position, joint strength, stability, integrity, as well as force production, force absorption. So as you're improving your change of direction ability, you have to be hitting plyometrics. It is an absolute game changer for your change of direction. So after we hit these plyo sessions, right, we're gonna progress it, make it a little bit more dynamic. We're gonna get into our actual shuffle. So we're just gonna shuffle back and forth between some cones. As you heard me say at the start, we're focusing on those transitions, right? I don't need it crazy fast, especially if you're a lower level. Let's hone in on those transitions, right? As we shuffle, we throw our feet, my shins point where I want to move into, right? Equal and opposite forces. If I pop in this way, then I'm gonna pop up this way. If I pop in at an angle, I pop out at an angle, right? It's all about that physics, how we're putting force into the ground. So we're just gonna shuffle back and forth, go slow if you need to, then we'll up the speed a little bit. And then the last progression to this is we're gonna get into a short shuffle into a long shuffle. So I'll grab some cones real quickly because I'm unprepared. But so we're gonna be here, right? Just get this like super short shuffle. Holy bad cones. This is really short. So what we teach our athletes is put force into the ground quickly and hard so it can pop us out, right? I don't wanna be here and hitting some little doofy doof, right? I wanna be here and I wanna boom, hit it hard so I can pop out, right? So I'm gonna hit this one here and then I'm gonna shuffle long. So we keep this a shuffle. We wanna make sure we hit both sides with it. We wanna be strong. Depending on the athlete as well, I'll either have a tennis ball here, I'll toss it up, they gotta shuffle, catch it just to create a little bit more speed in the shuffle, but make sure form does not break. I keep a good transition, I stay down. A lot of people, they're here, right? They'll do a jump like that, or they'll be here and then they'll pop up. We wanna stay down. We wanna get here, get in that good active position, right? So like I said, really work on your transitions. Those with the best transitions put themselves at the best possible ability to hop out fast, right? If I lose some force hitting this transition, then I'm not gonna be able to pop out. The more we can load with, the more we can explode with. So take the time to get really good transitions and I promise you it's gonna pay off. So hopefully you enjoy this. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.